Hi, this is Scott Rogers, business consultant. So what's a solution to a down economy or to recession for the average person out there, the average working individual? How can you get ahead of this issue? You know, a recession or down economy not going to just last for a couple months. Typically it lasts for years. And who knows when we'll get out of the slump that we're in right this minute. And the fact remains that a lot of people don't understand what the big deal is. A lot of people don't understand what they're supposed to do to better prepare themselves and sort of recession-proof their income and their lifestyle and things like that. You know, even big corporate giant companies are now going to the government asking to be bailed out, asking for government assistance, government handouts, because many would say they didn't properly prepare. You know, times were going good for them. They could take a few hits and losses here along the line. But when the economy tanked, they didn't seem to be prepared. So now they're going to the government asking for assistance. Well, the average person doesn't have that luxury, right? The average person just has to take that hit. So if you got laid off, or if your company went under, or if you're with one of the companies or had been with one of the companies that was looking for government assistance or a bailout or went bankrupt or whatnot, there are a lot of companies, especially retail and otherwise, who've gone out of business completely just because it seems many would say, many experts would say, that they weren't prepared for times of a down economy or recession. And the fact is, the economy goes in cycles. It's cyclical. So we could be in a down economic time, and years from now we could be in a better time. But we don't necessarily know when that's going to happen. Some people say they do, some people don't. The fact remains that the average person is the person that's getting squeezed in the middle. The average person is feeling the effects. And whether you're feeling it now or not, chances are high, some way or form or fashion, it's going to affect you. Now, it may not be in a negative situation. So to help you do that, I want to provide two things to help prepare you to be ahead of the situation. So no matter what happens, if you get laid off at work, if your company goes bankrupt, or they make a dumb business decision, or they don't prepare for the recession, that you can be ahead of the trends and don't necessarily have to worry about your company or your employer. The first thing I suggest to do is to get educated financially. That means getting yourself in front of education that can help you better manage and budget what you have right now, even if it's just a little bit coming in, be able to better manage that and budget that, and also to learn what to do if you do start making more money, and to prepare for times of a recession or a bad economy as well as good economies. Okay? And don't be naive about the situation, just think that everything's going to go along smoothly, because that's not the case. You have to be able to deal with things that happen, whether it's good or bad. And you need to be able to talk to somebody who knows something about financial matters. The second thing I recommend you to do is start some type of alternate income opportunity, maybe a home-based business opportunity, something where you have more control and you take personal responsibility over how you make some of your income. Now, you can still keep your job and all that, but I suggest, especially since you don't own that company yourself, you don't have control over what happens to that company, you want to start taking personal responsibility and control of some of the money that you make. So I recommend to start a home-based business. But the first thing I would recommend to do is get educated financially and then look into alternate ways to make money so you can add more money to the pot. But first, learn what to do with what you have, and then learn what to do with the new money that you might be making once you do get involved in some type of income opportunity. So to help you out further, I recommend you go to this website, usually listed right here below or on the side or the bottom of the page in the video description area. Check out that website. It's thesolutiontorecession.com, and I think it'll really help you out. Take care.